Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is episode number 2 of the co-op career mode with my friend and of course my Williams teammate F1 Glitch. Go check that video out if you haven't already. The link will be down below in the description. It was a very interesting Bahrain Grand Prix. We did face a lot of issues, mainly a skill issue, but also an issue with the car, some ERS management failure, whatever. And because of that, the team is giving us 200 resource points, probably just for the goodwill from, of course, our very hard work that we put in over the winter break and during the race, of course. Anyway, let's check the driver, no, not the driver standings, driver rivalry this is. And as it stands, Glitch is ahead of us with 4 points. You can see the sad face that my character is pulling, standing behind Glitch, maybe praying for a good result in Japan. And speaking of Japan, I'm actually very confident for this episode. I don't know why I haven't driven a single lap on F1 2024 without racing line in Japan. Same goes for 2023, I didn't drove any single lap. But in the practice sessions we did nail every single practice program and of course, yeah, just hitting all the objectives for this race, or for this Grand Prix I should say. And because of that we will be rewarded not only a lot of resource points, but also quite a bit of experience. You can see the gram is going up with 526 points. And that's very good for our overall driver rating. At the moment we are 66 driver rated. By the way, for this Grand Prix we kind of made a slight mistake. And I'll show you in a second what I mean, because the race weekend is completely glitched, and at the time we didn't know that, but yeah, as you can see, it will be a one-shot qualifying and only 5 lappers for the Grand Prix. So yeah, that means this episode is just a little bit shorter than usual, but this doesn't mean it won't be a fun episode for today, of course. Without further ado, let's go to the qualifying session, which is, of course, only 1 lap.
What?
And as per usual, we'll be commentating our qualifying lap. This is, of course, the one-shot qualifying lap, if I haven't mentioned already, I believe I have. The straight. We are hitting around 330 before hitting the brakes into turn number 1. Turn number 2 is very tricky, you really want to stay off the curbs. Same goes actually for the rest of the S section. We will be hitting a few of them though, but still trying to avoid them because you can easily just spin out with this handling model. Reminder, this is the old handling model before the patch notes. And if you look at your top left or maybe top right of your screen, we are P8, but it's going to change very quickly. We are around P13 at the moment. Yeah, we didn't focus on the exit, just really send it into the corner, and that didn't work out for us, unfortunately. Now, exit turn number whatever, the hairpin, going towards Spoon, still P13. This is the corner where I struggled the most, to be fair, this entire weekend. First corner is okay, but now the second corner you can see the understeer and just the instability of the car is kicking in. And because of that mistake we lost a lot of time, a lot of ground to the guys ahead. Where you can't see on track, but we are P18 unfortunately, 1.5 seconds almost to Verstappen, and this is the case you're trying on the final 2 corners of the track, maybe in the final 3 corners actually, and now it's a sprint towards the finish line. Where are we going to finish?
P17,
P14, yes, that's it, let's go, what a win for us. And that's maybe a very happy Maxime over there. I don't know why, I maybe overreacted to be fair, but it's felt so good after the previous episodes to just qualify very high with higher AI, of course. Even though we done made a mistake, it felt so amazing, to be fair. And what maybe is even better than the qualifying position that we're in is that we beat F1 Glitch, our teammate, by over 3 seconds. Damn! And with that, the qualifying session is completed. You can see the rating, it will not change. No experience, no race pace, no awareness, no pace, no focus. Nothing has changed, which is something unusual, I think, in the game, because of course you'll do like a qualifying session and I think with that, yeah, you should gain more experience and potentially more pace and probably even more focus, especially when you get a good qualifying result. But yeah, I'm not Codemaster, so fix your game. Anyway, it's time to go to the race. Let's check the starting grid for today's race. And yeah, it's of course Max Verstappen on pole position with Charles Leclerc in P2. To be fair, the rest of the grid we don't matter until you see me or Glitched, of course. For the strategy, it's going to be very simple because it's going to be a 5 lappers, of course, which means we can't do any strategy. Like, it's going to be soft 5 lappers and then the race finishes, of course. So in terms of strategy, we have no strategy. Ferrari, hire me, please. Anyway, let's get serious right now because the race is about to start. You can see my driver is focusing. He knows, the guy knows he has to deliver and showcase he's the number 1 in this team. He's the main priority. They have to invest in him. But now the red lights are on the screen. 5 red lights are out and it's away we go for the Japanese Grand Prix. We have a very good start. Already overtaking 2 cars. Now we are side by side with Pierre Gasly going into turn 1. Going around the outside of another car of Guan Yu Zhou and fighting with Hamilton on the exit of turn 2. I don't even know how many positions we just made. We start P14, so that's 5 positions in, I don't know, like 2 corners time or something. Yeah, we're behind Stroll at the moment. So, very good start. I think that's one of my best starts ever, maybe. Or the air is just very low. I don't know. Anyway, this is the airplane again. We had a little bit of a look down the inside of Lance Stroll, but yeah, thought better about it. I think if we did decide to go for the move, we probably would crash maybe. And it's going to be a little bit a difficult race from now on because Hamilton is behind us and he just has the better car, of course. So I think it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the arse. Even though I do believe we have better pace than the cars in front of us. And on lap 2, we are still behind Lance Stroll and Hamilton, but you will see how much time we'll gain in the hairpin only. The gap is around 8 tenths, but it will change because the gap is around 3.5 on the apex only. And this is just a small demonstration of what we can do with this car. I do believe we can overtake Lance Stroll, but it's going to be somewhat of a challenge, of course. And again, you can see in the exit of Spoon, we are just struggling for the downforce. And because of that, we are losing a lot of ground towards Lance Stroll. You can see on the straight alone, he's like gaining 3 to 4 tenths of a second, which is honestly incredible. So maybe we have to invest in the power unit for the next episodes. This is lap number 3 again, and in a few seconds time there will be a objective coming up that the engine is coming out, and honestly I really love this part of this race. It's like a very small feature to this game, and honestly I love it. It's like making the race so much better. And at the end of lap 3, when we cross the finish line, you will see we did complete the objective. And Mark is very satisfied with that, just positive, and so am I. You can see in a second why that is, because in this hairpin we are just getting so much ground, and this is actually giving me so much motivation to just know that we could potentially overtake Lance Stroll at maybe the end of this lap, maybe the end of next lap. But that won't be easy for us, overtaking Lance Stroll. And someone who won't make it easy for us as well is Lewis Hamilton. He is less than 3 tenths away from us, and as we are locking up into that corner, he's really applying the pressure on us at the moment, and it's even worse into the hairpin because yeah, we made an even bigger lockup, and that invited him actually to go maybe side by side with us for a brief moment, or maybe overtake us. which almost succeeded, to be fair. By using ERS, we did create a little bit of a gap towards Hamilton right now, which is giving us a little bit more breathing space. And I'm looking forward because Lancero is looking very vulnerable over here, and we are draining the battery at the moment to overtake Lancero, going down the inside in 130R. And we got Lancero, let's go, P8! And that move was coming for the pass, I don't know how many laps, 3 maybe. We knew we had a pace and we overtook him before the K2 triangle. And with that, we are going to finish in P8 for the Japanese Grand Prix. 1/10 from Oscar. Yes, let's go, boys. P8. What a race. And we almost finished in P7, just a 10th behind Oscar, but I don't think that was on the card, to be fair. We had a great race, to be fair. My teammate Glitchy unfortunately had a tougher race. He finished down in P19. But with that we scored our first points for Williams, and that brings us in P6 for the constructor standings. And that also means that our driver rating will be going up with that amazing result for the team. Next race on the calendar is China, which is honestly Glitch's strongest track on this year's game, on any game actually. So that's going to be very interesting. Hopefully we can beat him and continue this momentum. But guys, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next episode. Ciao.